I just got back from the Bridgewater town office, talking to the woman that works there. Jill is her name. She's very, very helpful, very knowledgeable, and very interesting, because I went in and I asked if these Pentecostals over here, if they had obtained a permit for their rock concert that they had this past Saturday, and I was told no, they had no permit. You know why they had no permit? Because no permits are given here. People can do whatever they want to do in these neighborhoods here, just as long as you respect people. And I said, what about noise laws and things like this, state noise laws and things? She said, oh yeah, you have to abide by that. And I thought to myself, interesting, because the pastor over here, his wife, has been putting comments on my videos, and she said, I'll put the comment up on screen here. She says in one of her comments, there are no state laws that people here are subjected to in terms of noise violations. How very interesting, because the woman that works at the town office said that they are subject to state laws. I'm going to read no state laws here in just a minute. But another thing that I thought was very interesting is, I said, well, you know, is this something that's been going on for years and years? She said, no, this is the first year they've done this. Weird. Weird, too, that when we first moved here, there was a female pastor over there, and now it's this young guy and his wife. I guess they're going to try to do the Rick Warren thing for the town here, you know, and try to build up a huge, big Babel building with lots of rock music and whatever else. You know, make sure that there's a good Antichrist center here, you know, bringing that good money. And I think that there could be some other things involved with what's going on over here, but I don't want to get conspiratorial. But here I have Maine noise-related statutes, policies, and review standards. You can see it there, the title. Okay. Let me read you a little bit, give you a little education. Title 12, Part 13, Subchapter 6, 935, Section 1306, 8-A. Watercraft. A person may not operate a motorboat in such a manner as to exceed 90 decibels. Then they have 75 decibels for another little thing there. A person who violates this subsection commits a civil violation for which a fine of not less than $300 nor more than $500 may be adjudged. Okay? Airmobile, aircraft, 78 decibels. Snowmobiles, 82 decibels. ATVs, 82 decibels. Now check this out. Title 17-A, Part 2, Chapter 21, Section 501-A, Disorderly Conduct. A person is guilty of disorderly conduct if, in a public place, the person intentionally or recklessly causes annoyance to others by intentionally making loud and unreasonable noises. Right there. You see it? The top one there? You get it? Okay. They weren't guilty of anything like that, though, were they? Here's another good one. Title 29-A, Chapter 19, Subcharter 1, Section 2079-A, Excessive Sound System Noise. Prohibition. A person may not operate a sound system in a vehicle on a public way at a volume that is audible at a distance of greater than 25 feet and that exceeds 85 decibels, or that is greater than is reasonable with due regard to the location of the vehicle and the effect on persons in proximity to the vehicle. It is a prima facie violation of this section if the vehicle is located near buildings, and the buildings or windows in the buildings are shaken or rattled by the sound of the sound system. It's exactly what happened here. We're across the road from where they were setting up this wicked concert, and the windows were shaking. That's how loud it was. So don't tell me that they were under, you know, appropriate decibel levels. Back here, another section, I'll read this real quick. It says the proposed development shall not increase noise levels to the extent that abutting or nearby properties are adversely affected. The maximum permissible sound level of any intermittent source of sound produced by any activity shall be limited according to the time of day and land use which abuts it as listed below. Residential, look at this, 55 decibels. Okay, now if it's illegal to go above 82 decibels on an ATV, you can figure about 55 would be very, very, very low. Okay, so, and 45 if you're going through the nighttime. So you have a professing church over here that lies about the town office. They lie to the state police, and they lie to a preacher in ministry. And some of you are saying I shouldn't be jumping to conclusions, and I shouldn't be judging them and all this other stuff. I've been too harsh, and we shouldn't have preached against them and everything else. See, there are spirits involved here. All right? Satan and his devils do not like what goes on at this place here. We put out a lot of things exposing the devil and his inner workings. And the devil doesn't like it. So he's inspiring a movement to try and come here and bother us like that. Bring persecution, bring spell, music that is basically satanic spells, witchcraft spells. Again, you can look into that. Led Zeppelin, Jimmy Page addressed in a jumpsuit with a dragon and opium flowers, and he would actually use a magic wand and stuff like this, you know, and everything. I mean, these guys, you know, I mean, good night. Look it up. All the people in the rock and roll industry admit, yes, this is satanic. We are ministers of Satan. You know, we're doing these things. We worship the devil. They admit it. And these guys come along and they say, you know, well, we're going to give you this music, but with Christian lyrics. And listen to the lyrics, not the music. That is the biggest lie of Satan out there. The music is what draws you in. And I've seen many of you commented, if you had a past in that type of music, the tune goes into your mind, and you know what you think? You don't remember the lyrics that these liars sing. You remember the secular lyrics. You see what this is? This is witchcraft over here. It's white magic. They use good Satanism to draw you into black Satanism. I listen to secular metal because I first listened to Christian metal. You see? I'd have never been interested in the secular metal or rock and roll, whatever you want to call it. I would have never listened to the secular if I hadn't first listened to the Christian. That's what it is. It's white occultism, which is really an oxymoron. But so, you know, here we have it. Liars, right over there. Just absolutely incredible.